Shout out to G-Man Boxing. Where's the piss bottle? It's over there.
Alright, people. Bit of a strange one here now. In the last hour, a statement has come out from the British Boxing Board of Control on the Conor Benn situation, saying Conor Benn has given up his licence prior to the hearing at which the British Boxing Board of Control upheld the misconduct allegations against him. Right. Now, Eddie Hearn obviously was on TalkSport this morning. I talked about that in the interview he gave with Laura Woods. Now, he was speaking that basically in the next 48 hours, I think it was the next 48 hours or 2 weeks, one or the other, that we'd have some clear light on this, that Conor Benn would issue a statement, etc. Now, we knew that Benn was under investigation from the British Boxing Board of Control, and he did protest his innocence. Well, look, I'm not going to give my 2 cents on it just yet, but this doesn't look good from Conor Benn's point of view. I'm going to read it here. This is from Robert Smith, the General Secretary of the British Boxing Board of Control. It says, by a notice dated October the 17th, Mr. Conor Benn was called by the British Boxing Board of Control to attend a hearing to deal with the allegations of misconduct over Rule 25.11. The hearing took place on October 21st, 2022. On the morning of the hearing, Mr. Benn voluntarily relinquished his licence with the British Boxing Board of Control in accordance with its rules and regulations. The board determined the allegations following the hearing at which Mr. Benn was legally represented. The allegations of misconduct against Conor Benn were upheld. Right, so he voluntarily gave his licence back to the British Boxing Board of Control ahead of this hearing. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. Now, I've seen a lot of people say, well, Conor Benn won't ever box again. Well, no, he can box. He's given his British Boxing Board of Control licence. I mean, Eddie Hearn, look, I don't know if this would work necessarily in a sense of just from a marketing point of view, but Conor, maybe it would do him the good, actually, now that I think about it. Conor Benn could go to America and fight in America. I mean, Tyson Fury, I think it was 2018, it was after the Pianetta fight. He let his license with the board expire, I think it was. I think that was it. And obviously he was able to go and fight in America. He based for the next 4 years. Like, he only came and had his first fight in the UK since the Pianetta fight. April just gone. For all intents and purposes, he was 4 years with no license. Maybe he got it sooner than that, but you know what I mean. He didn't have his license for a while. He fought in America. Maybe Eddie Hearn is looking to do that with Conor Benn, just because I think at the end of the day, I mean, are you damned if you do, damned if you don't? If they go through with the hearing and the British Boxing Board of Control decide, no, you're guilty, we're banning you for a year, 18 months, etc., wouldn't hurt Conor Benn that much in terms of physically, because he's still quite young, but reputation could go absolutely up in flames. If he does persist on fighting in the UK, I think that the stench of all that's happened will follow him. So if he goes to the US, where he's not really known, maybe fights on a few DAZN shows over there, you know, that's a good way for him to kind of just get his career back up and running again, whilst not having, you know, the British Boxing Board of Control, the public, certainly in the UK and Ireland, all that, like, you know, because I don't know if he'd get the same treatment from the fans if he was to fight, say, in the UK again. I don't know, could be wrong, but it's an interesting turn of events. You know, I was listening to Eddie Hearn this morning, but I wasn't expecting to see this statement come out from the board. So, I mean, obviously the dates there are dated the 17th and the 21st. It's the 26th, obviously, of October now. So obviously Eddie Hearn, I would imagine, was in full knowledge of that prior to doing that interview with TalkSport. So obviously that was probably what he was hinting at when he said, although saying that, he kind of made it out more so that Conor Benn, like, Eddie Hearn was insisting that Conor Benn was contaminated, bizarrely. I mean, I think we've heard that before. You know, Canelo, I think Povetkin might have, or Povetkin said it was trace amounts of meldonium. And obviously Tyson Fury with the nandrolone with the boar. So ain't we heard that before? So yeah, we'll watch this space, see what happens. Obviously we'll do midweek report later, and yeah, we'll talk about, well, not to talk, I was thinking to myself, like, you know, we've a good bit to talk about. Well, we've got even more now. So lads, I'll leave you with that. I hope you enjoyed the video. Smash the like button if you could. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. As always, bringing you the news as I get it. All things related to boxing. Any news comes my way, I try and get it out as quick as I can. obviously, always. I'm always lucky to have to stand nearby. For now, I'll talk to you people. Peace.